Hello everyone, we are doing a general maintain of the house over a couple of days, and I'm going to be sharing with you in this video the ghost story I've got going on in this house. The video evidence will be at the end of this video and I'll go into detail about it. Flies, flipping flies. But first of all, I want to welcome our new Spray Monster members. I do, however, want to apologise in case I get anybody's names wrong, but I'm just going to fly straight through it. Fly being the word. Leanne Hargreaves, The Whale Way Limited, Jackie Mroz, Emma Grace, Nicola Hawkins, Jackie Ford, Eileen Stalker, Easy Frank, Easy, Janine Dolman, Deferred or Deferred? There you go. Loki, Rachel McCardell. Thank you all so much for joining the Spray Monsters. I do want to say also, while I'm in the process of speaking of Spray Monsters, that I want to, and I'm aiming to, do some Spray Monster merch, which is going to be coming out around autumn time. I'm super excited. I've been designing and I'm really excited about it. But I hope you're all really well. I hope everybody's doing great. Thank you so much for clicking on. I have just pulled out the sofa and I could not believe my eyes, which was underneath it. So I pulled out the sofa and then I had a phone call from Ria Suzanne. God love her. We were chatting away, oh my God, I was just laughing my head off. A really good long conversation about random stuff and laughing our heads off, which was really needed this morning because... yeah, you know when you just wake up and you're having one of those days where you're like, I can't, but I know that I have to because I am the one to do it. Yeah, but behind the sofa was disgusting. It was full of dust, like clumps of dust that had like formed a life form and a village around strands of hair, and then it just became like this whole city, like Dust City. And yeah, there was crisp wrappers down here with crisps still in, our lads. There was also sweet wrappers and socks, endless socks. Yeah, I'm guessing that the socks are like the comfort to cushion the dust. Yeah, it was not pleasant. This Hoover's fantastic. It literally just goes underneath my sofa like a dream. A dream. I've got clutter everywhere yet again and I need to sort it all out and I'm just going to put it all away. You know, it has a place, but has it gone into its place? No, forgot the mop, didn't I? About to put the sofa back and I forgot the mop. So out comes the old spray mopper. I've named the Hoover with the help of Alex because he's got the same mental brain as me. We are now naming this new Hoover the Fart Sucker. It's the Fart Sucker. Yes. If you place your bum at the end of the hose and you fart, then you will have the fart sucker filled. Yeah, I've been colour removing my hair. Look at it. It's flipping massive. I can't control it, but I can't style it or anything because when you rinse colour out of your hair, it does give it some damage. So I need to let it breathe. And I did do the school run looking like this as well. I didn't care. Let the wind flow through that lion's mane. I did not care because I want the black gone because I am going to go blonde. I put up on Instagram on my story a little poll saying, do I keep the black or do I try to go back blonde? And the majority said blonde, but yeah, it's a hard process. I'm just going to roll with it. If I have to go around orange, I go around orange. I'm just going to roll with it. So I'm cleaning out the guinea pigs. They've been in the garden all day, God love them. They've been pitter-pattering their little rubbery feet around in the grass. And I scrubbed their floor and I put all their bedding in a hot wash. I put Chase's bedding in there as well. So the animal wash is doing its turn. It's having a good spin. Minnie trying to get in there, God knows why. But I thought, get it all nice and prepped and ready. But flies, can we just get on to flies? Now, I know I have my guinea pigs in the front room and they get cleaned out thoroughly a lot. But I don't understand, for the life of me, why I've got so many flies in the house. I mean, before guinea pigs, we suffer with this. It seems to be in the summer where they just like to buzz around the centre of a room, underneath your light bulb. Is anybody else getting this, or am I going flipping mad? But it's driving me absolutely up the wall. They are flying around underneath the light shade. Look at my strawberries growing. Look at those little bird boys. Look at them. Yes. They are growing and I'm very happy about it. That was Cassie's rose coming out in full bloom. Piggies are still out enjoying a bit of the grass. Yeah, so it doesn't matter what I do. It doesn't matter at all what I do. The flies are just relentless. They're everywhere. Those dirty little poo-sitting, stinky little aliens from outer space are flying around my house thinking that they have rights. They don't have rights. I didn't welcome them in. They get whipped by the tea towel so much with me flapping them to the back door. Haven't they got the hint yet? There's no shit in this house. Yes, it may be cluttered. And yes, it may be, washing here, there and everywhere needs taking upstairs. But there's no filth. There's no dirt, and the dust underneath the sofa is not going to cause flies to this extent. I'm not happy about it. Has anyone got any tips for me? I've tried those sticky things, and yes, they do get the flies. They do go on it. But those sticky things are evil. They're evil. Like, you can't get them off your fingers when you accidentally touch it. And you always touch it. Always. Yes, with all the cemetery of flies that have attached to it. And you've got to try and remove it. I don't like those electric ones because they do absolute bugger all. You sit there waiting, just staring into the lights like, just fry. Just please fry one fly for me, please. So this is day 2 and I've woken up in an absolute hype. And I know I'm going to sound mental when I say this, and I'll probably get on people's nerves. Try living in my brain. Try it for a day. See how you feel. I'm exhausted with it. I can't live like this. I can't live like this. I've woken up this morning with another Sabaton flipping hype. Like, it just overtakes me. I know I've got ADHD. I don't need to be tested for it. I flipping know. And they trigger it. They're there on my screen looking at me going, go on, Gabby. In their Swedish accents. Their Swedish meatballs. And they're saying, go on. Off you go. Have another mental day. Yes, I'm having a mental day. Thank you very much. The poor kids this morning. I was out there making their breakfast and I'm dancing around the kitchen like an absolute loony, and then randomly running into the front room going, boys, I love them so much. And I can't help it. It literally comes out of me before I've even thought of it. I have no control over it. It's so bad that when I was in the car with Alex not so long ago, I don't know if I've told you, but I parked the car and I just literally burst out, you're embroiled and naked. And he went, what? And I was like, I don't know where that came from. I'm so sorry. I had to apologise to my 13-year-old son that I just burst out and said, you're embroiled and naked. Yes, this is how bad it is. And I've got no control over it. I don't know when it's going to start. I don't. This is my little pan of shame, that is. Yes, that's my oven dish of shame. Because it's one of those, what do I call them? I've just said it. Oven dishes that has got a lot of stuff stuck that you just cannot remove. So it either lines the oven for me or I have to put foil in. It can't be used. And I like to oven my vegetables in that one because that one's the best for it. But anyway, I'm not getting rid of it. I don't care. It's staying as it is, and I'll just keep lining it. So getting the washing out. It looks cold, but it's really warm today, and we're supposed to be getting thunderstorms come soon. I can't wait. Please. Yes, I love a thunderstorm. I will literally stay up all night if I want to see it come rolling in from France, because you can see the sea from my garden. If I see it rolling in from France, I check the lightning and the thunder tracker apps. I'm terrible. And I'm like, yes, it's coming. So I sit out there waiting. And then every flash, I'm like, oh, so excited. And then it starts to rumble. I'm like, it's hit land. Boys, it's hit land. And that's it. I'm just away with the absolute thunderbolts of lightning fairies. Yes. Oh, ghost stories. So let me tell you. So I've told you in the past that I have this thing where I sense things, I can predict things, not intentionally, it just comes to me. So I can either dream it or I can see things that I've never seen before and I can explain it before I see it, if you know what I mean. So for instance, if we're going somewhere that I've never been before, I can describe what's inside that building and I've never been there, and then we'll go in, it's exactly as I described. Anyway, I dream a lot of things and sometimes it worries me because the next day or a couple of days later, it will come true. So really weirdly, for the last couple of days, I don't know if anybody knows, but my next door neighbours, they moved in, I can't think how long it was, about 6 months after the old tenant was in there, and he passed away. And he passed away. I think it was Christmas Day, because they came in and they took him on Christmas Day. And they took him down the hospital and he never returned, bless him. Anyway, I've been having dreams every night, one after the other, of my old neighbour. And then he passes away in my dream. And it's weird things. Like the first thing was he was laying on the kitchen floor, and I was saying to him, "Oh, we never meant to upset you," and because he got annoyed with us for he got annoyed about Nick's motorbike every time he'd take it out, and he also got annoyed by the kids playing out the front because he was worried that they were going to damage his car, which is absolute nonsense because his car was on his driveway and the kids were playing out the front of our house. But anyway, I digress. So I'm in this dream, sitting on my kitchen floor, pleading with him that we never meant to upset him with the kids playing outside and stuff. And then he passes away. I wake up the next day, I fall asleep. I have another dream of him where he's trying to get up our stairs and he's blaming me and Nick that he can't get upstairs. And I'm like, why are you trying to go upstairs? And then he dies, right? So anyway, this is awful. What happens? I have started to smell him in my house. Now, it has been, how long? It's been a year and 6 months since he passed away. And in my head, I'm like, okay, right, he's now got the energy. He's now got these, he's come through worlds, and he's now in my house. So I have got wafts of him, and I've had moments of feeling like there was someone there with me, and it feels like him. And then Jensen came down the other night, the day after I had the dream of him trying to get upstairs. Look at the flies. And I'll have you know that in that black bag there is just recycling. There is no food. There is no filth in that bag except cardboard boxes and plastic. Anyway, as I was saying, back to the story. So the night after I dreamt of him trying to get up the stairs in our house, Jensen comes down all upset saying, Can I please sleep downstairs because someone keeps knocking on my bedroom door? And I'm like, what? I was like, no one's up there. No one's knocking on your door. So I went up there and I thought, I'll take the EMF with me. And Jensen's beside himself. And I took the EMF upstairs with me. I said, I'll go and get your pillows and your blanket. Don't worry. Anyway, I snuck the EMF up there and I turned it on. But the second I get to his door, it's flashing up to red. And I'm not even joking. It's flashing like a flipping demon. It's going mad. And then I go in the door. It stops flashing. It's on the outside of the door. So I'm putting two and two together thinking, right, I've smelt you. I've sensed you. I've dreamt of you. I've dreamt that you've tried to get up my stairs and the next night you are upstairs outside my son's bedroom door. Yes, that's what's going on. Honestly, what on earth? I just don't know what to make of it. But the video of it is at the end of me going up to my boy's bedroom. So he's sleeping downstairs again with me tonight because he had it again last night and he ended up having a night terror. He slept in his dad's bed and he said, never again. Thank you, Jensen. Do you know what he said to me this morning? Never again, Mum. I said, what? He said, I'm not sleeping in with Dad ever again because the snoring is so bad. I said, thank you very much. Now you know. Now you know, sunshine. It is diabolical. The snoring. I've never heard anything quite like it. You know, when people snore and they do that, like they've got air trapped in their cheeks and they go like that. That feeling. I'm not even joking. My whole body has got goosebumps and I'm literally cringing from top to toe. I hate it. And the and the trapped air at the back of the throat. Oh God, I can't live with that. No. So he's now decided I'm not doing it anymore. If I have a night terror, he said, I'm coming down to you. I said, why didn't you come down to me in the first place? Fart sucker is out. Fart sucker is doing its job, sucking up that kitchen, getting a good suction. It's getting a good feed. It is today. A nice little feed. Yes, I still need to charge the other one because it's upstairs and it's dead and I need to charge it. Sam's been using it, bless him, to help him when he cleans out his vivarium. So he gets in the corners. We've now turned from I can't remember, it was something wood chip, which is 4 corn snakes. We've now turned onto the aspen, stuff. And yeah, his snake Manny absolutely loves it. He's like burrowing himself underneath it and slithering around like, yes. This is the life. It's much softer, much nicer. And even, right, cat food. I'm not leaving any. If they don't eat that wet food, I'm putting it straight in the bin. It's gone. And the bin, I mean the bin outside the front of the house. The dry food, fine, I'll leave it, but not the other, because it encourages the flies. But we've still got flies. I'm just fixing this with an extra long screw because it keeps coming off and it's driving me absolutely up the wall. Give it a little wipe down. Yes, and then it's time to get the mop out and mop this floor because it is horrendous. People will say, why have you got your shoes on? So these Converse, right, that Nick got me, I'm not joking. They are more comfortable than memory foam flipping slippers. They are the most comfortable shoes I've ever worn. And my feet have been playing up something chronic lately. So, yeah, I'm in them. They're brand new. They're not like covered in God knows what. And they're keeping my feet warm and cushioned. My feet actually feel like, it sounds really, really daft, but unless you suffer with feet problems, you might not understand. But when you've got feet problems, people will relate to this. They feel protected, like they feel comforted, like they're being looked after. My little tootsies. Yes, I tell you what, if you want to try Sabaton, listen to the final solution. The music in it is absolutely beautiful. Mr. Broden. Yes. But if you want to hear some tongue action, you'll know when you hear it. Kingdom Come, Mr. Broden. Yes. Yeah, just thought I'd point that out there. Honestly, I can't. I don't even know how I'm surviving the day today because it's consuming me. I can't set the sofa up properly because Minnie's on it, the old girl, bless her, and I do not want to move her. If she settles, that's where I leave her. I will not put making my sofa look perfect in place of Minnie. No, so Minnie comes first, bless her. She can stay there. I can always adjust the sofa later on. Yeah, so how old is she now? She's 12. She's 12 years old. I need to paint this front room and I've had an idea. Yes, because you've got the sofa mark going along the wall. Can you see it with your phone? I have had an idea for the front room and I'm really excited. And yeah, I can't wait. And it's the most smallest little thing. But to me, it's like, oh my God, Gabby, what a good idea you have had in your little brain. Yes. So I'm just taking up all the washing that I keep bringing in from the garden and dumping right here on this little footstool. And I'm like, yeah, I'll take it up later. I'll take it up later. Will I? Coming in with the old fart sucker once more, going over the rug, giving it a good going over. Suck up all that filth. Take it up the vacuum. Yes. The sun's coming out. I can see it. I'm picking up my friend's little boy today and then I'm going to my boys' school to drop him off and pick up my boys. Elliot, bless his heart, was really nervous this morning because he's doing a Cookmere school trip and he was really nervous, but he was really excited when he saw the coaches. I drove past the coaches. I was like, look at those coaches you're going on. He was like, oh, and he got excited. I was like, oh, my little cheddar. I love him. I feel really, really lucky to have my boys. I just want to squeeze them, honestly. Yes. So look, the house is looking much better. It's a bit more tidy. I'm trying to keep on top of it so it always looks like this. So instead of me going, I need to clean the kitchen, and it's literally bombarded with absolute filth everywhere, mess and carnage, and I've got nowhere to put stuff, I'm getting out. Washing, yes, it's absolutely everywhere. I still need to do more. Front room is much more tidier. I am not moving my little Minnie Mouse, bless her heart, Minnie Bojangles, as she is called. She's there having a little snooze. Stop looking at Sabaton. Look at your cat, Gabby. Look at your cat. Anyway, I'm going to show you the video now. Yes, we are at the end. I'm going to show you the video of me going upstairs. Here we go. So I'm going up there. It's dark, but Jensen's door's right in front of me. I get to it. Look at that. Now, he says it goes every 3 minutes and it knocks. Every 3 minutes, it knocks. So I need to spend a night in here, to be honest. I need to get in here and spend a night. I go into the bedroom. I know it's dark, but I go in, nothing. It's only on the outside. So I think, you know, shit's about to go down in my house, and I'll make sure I capture as much as I can of it and share it all with you, because that's weird. That's really weird. I need to do an investigation, but I can't in my own house. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next one.